What is up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online, and today I'm going to be doing something slightly different. I'm not going to be recording a full draft because I don't have enough time, but this is basically a league that I started, I think, 1 day ago. Currently 1-1, playing with a sweet blue-white opposition deck that I'm going to show you. But the reason I'm recording that and that I'm not waiting to record a full draft is because this weekend is going to be the pre-release weekend, so I will probably not be playing online, and I don't think many people will be interested in Legacy Cube anyways, so I figure out I could just, record a game today of Legacy and Legacy Cube, and the reason I'm doing that is also because I have a couple very important announcements to make about the channel. And yeah, this is the reason why I wanted to record something, even though it's just going to be one match of Legacy Cube. So, the announcement. First, I am soon going to have 500 subscribers on the channel, which, it's just a number, but I think it's great. And I'm really happy that, the channel continues to grow. And I wanted to thank you for the support. I know some of you have been here for a bit more than 1 year now, and it's just great. So I'm pretty happy about that, and yeah. I wanted to thank you all for the support. Another very important thing is that next Monday, starting next Monday, I'm gonna be working with a website called the Manabase. I'm gonna put the link of their website and their YouTube channel in the description. And what this is gonna be, what this collaboration is going to be about is just me. I'm going to be recording one draft video and matches every Monday for them. It's not going to change much for my channel. I'm still going to continue to upload on the channel, and yeah, it's not going to change a whole lot of things, but you will be able to find one of my video on their YouTube channel and website every Monday starting. Probably not next Monday because I think I will not have enough time to record and send them and them to upload it Monday, but probably next Tuesday there will be one of my videos. It's going to be an Among Us draft on their website and YouTube channel again. And I will upload myself one Among Us draft next Monday, I'm pretty sure. So there is that. Again, feel free to check them out. Third and last thing, I talked a couple months ago about starting to stream on Twitch, and actually I did not tell you that because I did not really thought about it more, but I just realized that my internet connection is way too bad to do that currently. It's just the upload speed is way too low, so I'm not gonna be streaming right now or very soon, but we are probably gonna move in another apartment with my girlfriend in a couple months, and after that I might have another internet provider and I might start streaming. So this might start next summer. I'm not exactly sure right now, but stay tuned. Maybe I'll be streaming, but for now it's not gonna work. So yeah, basically stay tuned for an Among Us draft on Monday. And I hope you have a great pre-release weekend. Thank you for the the soon-to-be 500 subscribers. And I'm going to be uploading with the Manabase very soon. Again, feel free to check them out. And maybe some streaming will start this summer. That was all the things I wanted to say. Now let's play. So basically, we are 1-1 in this league. This is going to be the final match. I'm playing a blue-white opposition deck that I started to draft as a control deck, then got an opposition pack 3, picked a couple cards like Hero of Blade Hole, Master of Wave, some random mid-range creature, and called it a blue-white opposition deck. It's pretty good. It plays well. The match I lost was basically only because I had really bad mana issues. But it's funny and pretty cool, and there's a couple of cards I wanted to try, like Bruna, which I'm not sure it's good, but it's I wanted to try it out, and I have a couple humans and angels, so it seemed interesting. I think that's it. So yeah, I'm just gonna be recording again one match with that deck, and that's gonna be it for today. And I see you guys next Monday for some Among Us content, and probably on Monday or Tuesday for another Among Us draft with the Manabase. Deck is pretty mid-range, So you have a couple creatures, a little bit of late game, but not too much. A couple counter spells, and a bit of removal in the mixture. Again, it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. The match I played where I could, deploy my threat and play some stuff was pretty nice. The match where I got stuck on 2 lands twice in a row was not so fun, but hopefully this is gonna be better here. At least this hand is better than the last hand I opened with the with the deck. It was pretty much a disaster. Like I got destroyed while being stuck on 2 lands twice in a row after mulliganing to 6. Alright, Diamond Mull to 6, put the card on top, and they are playing red. If they are playing mono red, there could be an argument to wait until turn 3 to play the Legionnaire. On the other hand, if they play a creature that I could block, I'm not sure about that. They could also just be blue-red control, blue-red Kiki-Chiki, something along these lines. Or, I don't know, red-green. This could be fixing for a Tundra, or not a Tundra, a Taiga. Ooh, okay, Grixis. Alright, Ancestral Vision, alright. That should be pretty good for them. In this matchup, I definitely want to drop that now and be able to compulsive research next turn. It's probably just gonna die, but what can I do? Not sure, what my matchup against control deck looks like. It kind of depends. Opposition is usually quite good. I don't have opposition right now, though. I think the potential of putting a couple threat onto the board into having some counterspell backup can be really tough to beat for control decks, though. But right now, I don't really have any counterspell or any late game staying power, so I don't know. We'll see what this yields, though, if they don't have a counterspell of their own. Ooh, a bunch of threats. I can dig that. Probably just discarding an island, and yeah, that's nice. Hero of Blade Hold is very threatening. I mean, gets beaten by Wrathies, but as much as white deck have a lot of Wrathies, there's not as many. Well, I guess no, it's not true. There's like Damnation, Languish, and Crux of Fate in black. So saying that there's not as many Wrathies in black is not really true. It was true in some previous iteration of the cube. I don't think it's really true anymore. I think we just still drop the Hero of Blade Hold, and if we get 2 for 1, we get 2 for 1. And if they have nothing, just die very quickly. I kind of want to be applying pressure or doing stuff. They could also have a, a single target removal. That's pretty good, though. Them not using mana end of turn and being forced to 3 now and not being able to do anything else is just very good. Also, this probably means they don't have a Wrath. I don't think you do. You float a pack here if you have a Wrath in hand. Languish, something along these lines. So that's kind of decent news, I think. And the Legionnaire is starting to do some work. Also, if we put them low enough, we could be able to finish them with the Ballista. Like, if you're playing against blue-white mid-range, you would probably not care about, being burned out. And they might just be fine going down to 2, thinking we cannot burn them, but Ballista is surprising sometimes. I think we just drop the Rogue. It gives us the most power. It's also the more resilient to spot removal. And as far as we know, given how they played, we have reason to believe they don't have a Wrath. I'm pretty sure if you have Crux of Fate in hand, Languish, or Damnation, you just you don't slow the pact here. It seems very bad. Now they just drew, 5 cards since the last turn, so they could have drawn something, but last time we checked, it was not looking like they had a Wrath effect. Here, if they have literally nothing, which seems very unlikely, they go down to 1, and they are pretty dead to the Ballista. I don't know, I mean, if they have some spot removal, it's not great. Like, I mean, they can kill the Legionnaire or the Rogue, but they still take quite a bit of damage. If they did top deck some type of Wrath or Pyroclasm, they could have from the red manas. could be bad. I don't know. If they just drop a Planeswalker, we have Judgment. I think overall this is looking fine. They are thinking, so I guess they have options, if anything. Pretty sure that if you have a Wrath, you just slam it. I don't think this is a board that you want to, you know, being at 8, I don't think you want to wait until I extend more, because I'm probably not going to do that, and that's a little bit too much pressure. So if they are thinking, they probably don't have the Wrath. This could be a choice between, I don't know, maybe dropping a Sphinx of the Consecrated Sphinx, the 4/6 that draws cards, you know, or using a spot Removal and taking a less risk, because if they drop the Sphinx and I go Removal and Ballista, for example, they just die. You know, there's quite a bit of things they might just be thinking about right now. Treachery, the Legionnaire. Sure. Treachery is good tempo swing. That being said, since they took a tapped creature, it's not that bad. By the way, I should probably not have a F6 here, because if they had tried to steal one of my Thopter, I might have wanted to tap it using this ability so they don't get it untapped. Ashok is a threat, but I think this is late enough in the game where it should not be too problematic. I think we just go at their face here, honestly. Opposition, though. Let's attack, see what happens. And I don't think they have a Wrath. I think the way they played indicate they don't have a Wrath, but I think putting Brimaz and Thalia is a little bit too much, and it would be overextending, I think, a little bit too much. I think I just want to judge the Ashok. Maybe not even, I don't know about that. Could judge the Treachery too. I don't think I really need more creatures to win right here, though, that's the thing. I'm just gonna get rid of the Ashok. In case they have, they top like a Wrath of or if they have more involved, this is really problematic. Where here I still have lethal next turn. Yeah, they conceded. Alright. Probably they were slightly flooded or did not have enough stuff to deal with my creature. But I think, I don't know, I don't think playing Brimaz and Thalia is great, because if they top deck a Wrath, you are just very, 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 not very dead, but in a very bad spot. Same thing if you cancel Judgment, the Treachery, and they draw Wrath. I think, just dealing with Ashok and continue to apply pressure is just safe and efficient. Alright, Control. There's not a ton of sideboard that can be done with that deck. I don't have a lot of things. I could see Wake Thrasher being decent at applying pressure. Armageddon, probably on the play, probably not on the draw. So I think if we go to game 3, I might add it to the deck, otherwise not. Soldier could be a decent threat early on. Not sure what I would cut for that. Bruna seems fine because it's a cast trigger, so even if they have counter in the late game, you're pretty likely gonna get something, or a 2-for-1 of some sort. The thing is that the deck is pretty good. I don't think there's many things you want to cut. Manowar is probably not the best, though it's good against Treachery. Yeah, that's probably good enough reason to keep it in the deck. It's also decent against Ashok if they cast one of our creatures, we can bounce it back. They showed 2 cards against which Manowar is decent, despite not playing many creatures. I think I'm just gonna submit that. I don't see Wake Thrasher being much better than Manowar in most cases. Well, we need white, but I think this is a keep. We have Ponder into Counterspell. Counterspell is probably quite great in this matchup. And Ponder lets us find some white. I mean, increases our chance to get some white. Or, if anything, it's gonna let us see more cards. Because if we don't see any white on top, we can just dig. I mean, we can just shuffle and see some other cards. Wield Rogue. Not bad. This is kind of close because I think Force of Will is just amazing in this matchup, but I don't think we can justify keeping something without white, so I'm just gonna shuffle. And we got a Plains, nice. Selfless Spirit is also pretty good. You know, if they have some Wrathies. Doesn't really help against Languish, so there is that, but it does do a decent job against Damnation and Crooks of Fates and most Red Dreamfall, I think. The thing just died though. Gone. Gone from this earth. Alright. Don't drop an Ashok here, that would be brutal. If they drop Ashok here, I probably lose. Ooh, Click was a great top deck. Actually, since I have a counter spell, I'm fine just clicking end of turn instead of draw step. I tend to click draw step if I have no other option and I want to stop something before they can cast it, but if they have something very good that they want to cast, I'm fine just countering it. Alright. Clicking now is nice also. Now we know if we I mean, it doesn't really matter if we do it now or later, but it gives us a decent amount of information about whether we should play Rogue or keep Counterspell for threat. They don't have double red right now. I'm just gonna leave them with this Counterspell. I don't really care. I mean, these removal. I should have write down what they had though. The thing is, most cards on MTG will let you I mean, the cards go into the reveal zone. With Click, it's not the. Why would you use Slaughter Pact here? Weird. I would have used Terminate. I'm pretty happy about that though, because now I know they cannot do anything great next turn, and we can go Wheel the Rogue into opposition, just tap their red forever after that, and they are gonna be in trouble. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Like if you, I don't know. I feel like it's strange. So they had Terminate, Ultimate Price, Slaughter Pact, and Anger of the God, I'm pretty sure. And now we know they cannot cast Anger of the God, which is great. I think opposition might just win us the game. They are short on blue and black and red mana. We can tap at least 2, even if they terminate one of our creature. Next turn we can go Thalia plus Counterspell backup. This might just be the end of this game. I don't think they are beating opposition right here. They should probably terminate the Rogue end of turn. Yeah. Can I? What? Okay. And if we ever draw another white for Bremas, this is pretty much a soft lock. Visions. I'm not sure this is what you wanted to do. Well, I guess they can always terminate upkeep if they want to. Sure, I guess. Kinda want to start attacking and applying a bit of pressure. I think we mostly care about the... Okay, well, sure. I would have attacked, but fine. Now I'm just not gonna attack and tap their colored mana. I mean, their non-black mana, I should rather say. Again, and if we ever draw another white, I think Bremas is just gonna lock the game, especially since it's making Vigilance Cat, so terminate that, sure. I think I can let that happen. I can still tap both red sources, and I wanna counter things that are more important. That's good, but not exactly what we want right now. Yeah, I think if we had a white here, the game would be just over. If we draw one in the next couple turns, we still probably finish the game. But if we continue to miss, they might just be able to come back. Some more red, alright. Dreamaz is Vigilance creature are really nice with opposition. And if I draw white, I'm actually gonna drop Dreamaz before hero because I think it's actually better at with opposition, at doing opposition stuff. Okay, well, any creature is pretty decent, but yeah, I wish I had another white right here. We'll be tapping all the red, so even if they top deck a red, they cannot engulf the gods. And I might just end up countering the Ancestral Vision. Oh, some more red, Jesus. Alright, well, hopefully just a white here, that'd be really nice. Darn. Okay, that's really good. Now we pretty much have the soft lock. I think that's gonna be good enough. I'm gonna let them draw. They will not get to cast anything. I mean, I'd rather counter one of the few relevant spells they can cast over well, maybe I should counter Vision. The thing is, if I counter Vision and they draw an untap red source, because I cannot tap the Scalding Target, it doesn't do anything. But if I if I counter Vision, they draw an untap red source, I'm really in trouble. And by the way, they should tap mana here, because if they draw something of an instant speed of the Ancestral, they might want to cast that. So you want to tap your mana here, even if you have nothing in hand, because there's Ancestral that's going to resolve upkeep. I mean, even if they go Anger of the God, Brimaz leaves, so it's not even the end of the world. But I think I'd rather counter the Anger of the God if I can, because if I can, then they are really locked. It's gonna be 4 damage, then 5 damage, and so on and so forth. Brimaz is just great here. Recruiter of the Guard. Sure. Okay, looks like they don't have a Reinvol, because if you have a Reinvol, you don't let me attack and get a free creature, obviously. I think we just play hero. And then we can actually kill them next turn, I'm pretty sure. Opposition is a messed up card. Not very funny to play against. So next turn, yeah, we have lethal, I'm pretty sure. I haven't counted yet, but this is like 8 damage from the 1/1s. 8 from these two guys is 16. Yeah, we have 19 damage next turn. And we have the counter spell in the back. And we have a Vassin, if anything. Yeah, there's no way they are not dead here. I just need to stack my triggers correctly. I don't even think I need to. Yeah, I need to stack them correctly, at least for the hero. So, the +1/+0 needs to go first because we want it to resolve last. This is kind of, it's easier on Paper Magic. You can just say what you want to be doing. Online, you have to be a bit careful, though. Alright. That should be good, unless I'm really bad at math. We got there. Sweet. Alright. So that's going to be the match of the day. Again, sorry about not uploading more, but I'm a little bit short on time. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And again, remember, Amonkhet is going to be available on Monday. You can be waiting for a draft on next Monday, and feel free to check out the Manabase. I'll be working with them soon. Thanks for watching, and see you guys for some more drafts.